Hey everybody, Hungry Ammo here. Thank you so much everybody who left comments, shared, liked our previous chicken rice episode. Today is episode number 2, and today we're going to do Kway Chap. And it is going to be, I can guarantee, the most epic Kway Chap adventure because we're going to go to the top 3, in my opinion, best Kway Chap stalls in Singapore. So today there's going to be a lot of Kway Chap eaten, and you're going to find out if you want a good Kway Chap vegetarian style, these are the places you can go. Let's go. First location of the day, we are here, we're excited. 479 Jurong West is where we are right now. The place is called Vegetarian Villas. It's Kway Chap time. I'm excited, I'm hungry. Let's check it out. All right, so we've reached the very first place on this ultimate Kway Chap journey. So we're at Vegetarian Villas now, which is in Jurong, and the Kway Chap is before us. So we're going to try the Kway Chap right now. One thing I want to say about Kway Chap in vegetarian form is that often you find that the vegetarian stalls, they just put everything together in one bowl. It's just one single bowl with the rice noodles, with the ingredients all together. That's not how a Kway Chap should be. This is actually how a Kway Chap should look properly. So we have the bowl here with the rice noodles and a lighter broth inside. And then there's a separate plate with the ingredients that is in a kind of like a more concentrated broth. So let's get this started. I'm just gonna try the broth alone by itself first because this is actually a very key aspect to Kway Chap. So let's give it a try. Wow. Actually, the owner of the stall was telling me that this dish alone takes around 3 to 4 hours every day to prepare. So the chef is coming in the morning very early to actually prepare the ingredients, to actually make the broth. The broth, you can tell it has flavor. Often actually you can go to places and it's basically just like brown water. There's no flavor, there's no taste. But here you can really have that herbal taste. There is definitely a strong flavor to it. Let's try the rice noodles. Obviously this is very important. One thing I don't like with rice noodles is if they're thick, if they're stiff. They should be thin. Thin and... Whew, here we go. Let's try this. So I'm taking the rice noodles, get a bit of the broth there. Let's try this. The rice noodles, super thin. So to me, this is really good rice noodles. Once again, cannot complain about the broth. Let's try the ingredients now. So on a Kway Chap plate, there's all kinds of stuff basically. In the real Kway Chap, it's kind of like meat, organs, intestines, all this kind of stuff. Obviously that is not there for the vegetarian version. So let's try a piece. I'm going to get some more of the rice noodles as well. And I think I need some chili as well. Let's get some chili on this bite. As you all know, I like spice. Let's get a bit of this. Okay. Wow. The chili is so important. The chili is so important. Adds a little bit of a sourness to the dish as well. It's really good. Okay, let's get some of this, some mushroom. Let's try this. What I like is that for the ingredients, there's a very strong taste, but it's not too overwhelming. The broth is actually quite light, even though there is a herbal taste. One thing a little bit different about Vegetarian Villas is for the vegetable, usually for Kway Chap you have Mei Tai as the vegetable. But here they're using seaweed, so it's a little bit of a unique feature. So let's try this with the seaweed. Get some rice noodles. Really good, really excellent Kway Chap. Not really much to say about this in terms of constructiveness. I think it's a really well done Kway Chap. For vegetarian form, this is something that you actually don't find that often separated like this. So you have the Kway over here, you have the ingredients on a separate plate. So really, I think this is really an excellent vegetarian Kway Chap. Okay, so we have reached Tiani right now. A very famous Kway Chap place, vegetarian Kway Chap. If you take notes, it's only available 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So if you want to try the Kway Chap, you have to come on one of those days. So let's not wait any longer. I'm hungry, let's eat. Tiani is the place that we're at right now. It's Kway Chap time. Once again, same thing kind of goes with this dish. We have the ingredients on a separate plate, and we have the Kway, the rice noodles in a bowl, and the chili on the side as well. So let's check out the broth first, just to see how that is. Wow. So this one actually, it's actually pretty strong. There's a very distinctive herbal flavor there. So yeah, the flavor, you can really taste the herbal flavor in that broth. Very nice. Just try this broth as well. So actually, these two broths here, the broth in the bowl and on the plate, they're very similar. Maybe actually this one is just a little bit more concentrated, a little bit higher salt level. But in terms of, like, for example, the consistency, they're pretty similar, the broth on both plate and the bowl. Okay, so let's get started now. So we're gonna take some of the rice noodles. Super thin, again. This is what this dish needs to be. I don't want any thick rice noodles. And let's get some Mai Tai, tofu, and I want some chili on here as well. Let's get some chili. All right. Wow. What a combination this is. The chili is so important in this dish. It adds some spice and some sourness as well. Really, it's so perfect. I love the Mai Tai as well. The preserved vegetable inside, really excellent as well. What a dish. For this bite, I need even more chili actually. Wow. I'm telling you, you need to crank up that chili. Get as much of the chili on the spoon as possible. This is so good. Really, this is so awesome. In case you're wondering the cost, it's $3 this dish. It's only $3. For what you get here, this is fantastic, trust me. Okay, so we've just finished the second bowl of Kway Chap of the day. I think by tonight I'm going to be dreaming of Kway Chap. So I'm going to finish this Kway Chap now, and then we're going to head to the third location of the day. But seriously, this one is really, really good. You have to come here. You have to come to Ang Mo Kio and try this place out. So, okay, on to location number 3. All right, location number 3. This is our third Kway Chap of the day. We're at block 630 Ang Mo Kio right now. This place is actually open 24 hours a day, so it never closes. No matter what time of the day you want Kway Chap, you can come here and try it. So, it's Kway Chap time. All right, so location number 3 now. There's a lot of Kway Chap been eaten today. We're at Dinsin Vegetarian right now. As I mentioned, this is 24 hours, this place, so you can eat whatever time of the day. It's the Kway Chap. Let's try the broth, as always. That's what I like to start with, because this is the key thing. Again, I would say that this one actually is very similar to Tiani, where we went just now, in the sense that this is quite a strong broth. The herbal taste is really there. So I wouldn't actually say that this is a light broth. This is quite a strong broth, this one. Let's give it a try again. Yeah, really nice, really nice. Okay, let's go in for the rice noodles, the Kway. Again, I can tell straight away these are very thin, beautiful rice noodles. Okay, Let's get some ingredients. Let's give this a try. So the broth here, the sauce on the side plate, is a lot thicker compared to the broth in the bowl. So this is actually quite a very nice contrast between the two. The ingredients are great, very flavorful dish. But I think the thing that's missing here is the chili. So next bite, I think I got to get that chili in. I think almost everything is better with chili. That's my opinion anyway. So let's just dunk this in the chili. This is going for a chili bath right now. Okay. Okay, drowned in chili. Let's try this. So this chili is a little bit more spicy and a little bit less sourness. If you compare the three of them, I would say the Vegetarian Villas has the most sour chili. Tianyi is a little bit more fragrant and less sour. This one, a little bit more spicy and less sour. So it really depends on your preference. I mean, there are three very different chilies. Let me just have one more bite. This time I'm going to take some of the tofu, if I can. And once again, it's swimming time. Okay. Okay, get some Kway. The tofu is firm. The sauce, once again, it's a really flavorful sauce. So if you like strong tasting, flavorful things, I think you're going to really like this dish a lot. Okay, so that wraps up our epic Kway Chap adventure. 3 different places we've been to today. If you want some like comparison between the three, you know, they're slightly different in unique ways. So if you like something a little bit lighter in taste, I would recommend going to the first one, the Vegetarian Villas, because that is a little bit lighter and a nice sour chili. If you like strong tasting, heavy flavors, you should come here to this one, 630 Amokyo, because this is a lot more stronger and heavier. And if you like a very traditional Kway Chap with the meitai on the side, all that kind of stuff, you can go to Tianyi as well, because that one is really excellent too. Whichever one you choose, you can't go wrong really. They're all great, and why not try all 3? Go to each of the 3 ones, write in the comments below which one you think is the best, and then you can let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below any place you want us to go to next. We will definitely do that as well. So comment below, like the video. Thank you so much.